Centre for Creative and Immersive XR, or CCI-XR as we like to call it, will be opening at the University of Portsmouth in October 2021, bringing 12 immersive areas and amazing facilities to the university to work with industry, to work with our students, but also to help to lower that barrier to entry, because this kit is so expensive, it's so hard for businesses and artists to actually get a chance to experiment, to play with it, and to learn how it can help them. So it's really about enabling all different sectors to come and get involved in the centre.
Games, film, television and broadcast they're all kind of going in that area. They're already established within virtual production and all of these clever production techniques. But the most exciting part for me is where that can be applied in other businesses and what it can do in other areas that it hasn't been explored yet. That's always the most exciting part for me, is new areas to explore, new ideas to try and new challenges to try and overcome, to try and create content for people.
I don't think there's one singularly exciting thing about CCI-XR. There are hundreds of exciting things about the facilities, about the people and about the opportunities for what we can do with the facility and the setup over the next decade.
CCI-XR is a £5.2 million project, so that 3.6 million of that is basically kit. So that will bring us our 12 immersive areas. So we'll have a brand new motion capture studio, virtual production incorporating a smart stage. We'll also have photogrammetry, we'll have a wide range of simulation facilities, VR lab, digital communications, everything that comes together to build that digital immersive pipeline.
In CCI-XR we'll have a full LED virtual production stage, which is a smart stage from White Light, which will allow us to do final in-camera shots for presentation, for visual effects, for gaming, and all these uses that we haven't explored yet. That's the most exciting part of it, is that we're working in conjunction with the companies that are supplying all the equipment, and we will be discovering new techniques and new ways forward in virtual production.
CCI-XR has been a marathon, a roller coaster, getting to this point. So for the last 2.5 years, myself and Professor Trevor Keeble, Alex Council and the rest of the team have been putting together the business case and the rationale for CCI-XR. We are lucky enough to have been supported by Solent Local Enterprise Partnership, Solent LEP, and also by HM Government. So we've had a large grant from them, as well as investment from the university, to make the centre a reality. So we're very excited to be bringing together all this technology under one roof. It is a UK first, a lot of the technology we're bringing in, particularly combining it in the way that we are, to have the whole immersive pipeline, from capturing that data all the way through to the different ways you can use it.
One of the really exciting things about CCI-XR is there are no comparable facilities in the UK. Especially within a university context, what's really exciting is the facilities are world class, and as I've said, it's really unusual to have these facilities. There are no other ones in the UK, but we also have incredible technical staff and really enthusiastic academics, so it really is something that's unique.
CCI-XR will transform our research by enabling us to have access to a whole wider range of facilities. It will bring benefits to our students, it will bring benefits to the wide range of companies we want to work with, and it will also just help to bring everything together. So a lot of places may have volumetric capture, they may have motion capture, but we'll be one of the very first to bring them all together in one place, which means you can work on projects in different ways. You can use smart stage technology, virtual production technology, but bring in your volumetric captures. You can use motion capture in the same environment. It's that combination of the technologies that's one of our unique points, if you like. It's the way we bring it together in unexpected and challenging ways to work on industry challenges.
A few years ago we were approached by the partners, which have since become Super Union, to motion capture Sir Simon Rattle to celebrate his return to the London Symphony Orchestra. We were originally going to capture Sir Simon in front of the whole orchestra as he conducted during practice, but that proved technically too difficult and disruptive for the orchestra. So we had a window of approximately half an hour during his lunch hour. So we set the motion capture system up in conjunction with Vicon in the choir practice room in the Barbican. And Sir Simon came in on his lunch break and we put him in a suit, gave him a baton with some markers on, and motion captured him conducting it to a virtual orchestra. Then the movements were turned into amazing animation by an artist called Tobias Gremler, and that was used as the the ident for the relaunch of the London Symphony with Sir Simon Rattle, and has been used by another 2 companies since to create new seasonal idents for the LSO. I think the most exciting motion capture project we ever did was an in-house project called Stina and the Wolf, because the scale of production was ridiculously ambitious for a university, and we set up what would only be described as a full production motion capture suit, which we ran for 5 solid weeks, day in, day out, 8 hours a day. It's the most ambitious thing I've ever tried to achieve in the university, and it was a huge challenge that we learned a lot from, and we got a lot of industry advice from. So again, that harps back to these real world experiences. That doesn't just work for the students, that works for technical and academic staff as well.
In a sense, we don't know where it's going to lead yet. I think what we do know is it's going to enable us at the university to work with an extraordinary number of organisations and individuals. I think it's going to have an impact on thousands and thousands of students learning, and then hopefully that will feed into the region and to the economy of the UK.